Today we are on the farm and we're doing another day of firewood. Today we're going to be cutting a massive tree that's lying in our paddock. We're going to be splitting it and then stacking it in our woodshed. It's going to be a tough day. This tree is massive and there's lots of work to do. So let's get to it. This was a beautiful big gum tree that died many years ago now. We cut it down a couple of years ago and cut up some firewood at that point. Today, we're cutting up what's left of the tree in the paddock. We're cutting it into big, large sections, as you can see, and we're going to be carting them closer to the wood stack, or we'll be splitting them up.
That's a big bit of wood.
chainsaw we're using here has got a 20-inch bar in it. And as you can see, Kendall's needing to still work both sides to be able to cut this massive log through. Moving the cut sections is definitely a job for our tractor. We've got a 2250 John Deere tractor, which, as you can see, makes light work of these very heavy sections. Wowee, these sections are heavy and they are awkward. They're really hard to lift and manage ourselves, and even sometimes for the tractor too. So things like pallets always come in handy around the farm. We've made up a little makeshift platform on the tractor forks, which has got the job done. It helps us get these awkward pieces out of the paddock and where they need to be. All packed up in the paddock now, but this job is really only just getting started. The trusty log splitter gets a call up once again. I'm going to start on splitting up the pieces that we manhandled into the trailer, while Kendall starts up the chainsaw to get the larger sections cut into some more manageable pieces. I did get a bit too confident in my carrying abilities here with a big beast log, and you'll see I end up taking a pretty spectacular fall. This piece tested me. I tried so many times to lift it and maneuver it, and it was just too awkward and heavy. I admitted defeat and gave up in the end, and Kendall had to come to the rescue. I actually ended up jamming my finger between the log and the log splitter in my attempt to manhandle that last piece. So while I went and got patched up, Kendall tackled the beast log. All patched up, ready to soldier on. We've stood the log splitter up for these massive pieces, and they need a fair bit of work to process. They take a while to get each log broken down into manageable sections first, and then we split each section into the pieces that go into the trailer for stacking. One after the other, we get these massive logs into position and split them. It is a bit of a slow process, but we're getting the job done.
This one is cut in half.
Yeah.
This one you would be able to roll over there.
That's the smallest one.
Well, if we're gonna unload, I guess we can stack as much as we want on there just for that little distance.
Yeah, it was all starting to fall off. But we could keep going. Keep stacking.
Go and have a drink and something to eat first.
We are now at the fun bit, in my opinion. We're stacking. We're stacking our split sections into our newly cleared out woodshed. We cleared this shed out and got prepped for the upcoming winter season in a previous episode, so go and check it out. We stack our wood up on pallets to allow air circulation underneath. It helps the wood dry out a lot quicker, and it's another great use for these wonderful pallets. One load done, next one to go. There are still more ginormous logs waiting for us to split and stack before the day's out. another row stacked up in the woodshed, which is a good day's work done. We still have a couple more logs to split up, but we were pretty pooped by this stage and the afternoon was closing in. So we called it a day. We let the chickens scratch around for the bugs that came out of all the logs and tidy up what's left. Thanks for coming along with us to cut up this massive log. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We will see you on the next farm or bush adventure.